What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Bearded Ford Tech. If you are new to the channel, please consider hitting subscribe. I try to bring you guys information as soon as I get it. Today we're going to be talking about the advance notice right here, which is 25SC4 safety recall for the 20 through 24 Escape and 21 through 24 Corsair plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, and this one right here, recall 23S30 supplement number 1, which is 22 through 23 F150 Battery Electric Vehicle rear light bar replacement. So getting into the first thing, this is an advance notice. See, demonstration, safety recall, advance notice. And this was put out on November the 20th. Okay. Certain 20 through 24 model year Escape and 21 through 24 Corsair plug-in hybrid electric vehicles, the PHEV, high voltage battery cell internal short circuit. And if you need to pause this so you can see if you have an Escape from 2020 through 24 or a Corsair from 21 through 24, all of them built in Louisville, these are the build dates. If you need to pause that so you can see. 20,143 affected. Reason for this safety recall: do not plug in and charge high voltage battery to levels above 80% and only drive in auto EV mode. This is to maintain a lower charge level in the high voltage battery, reducing the risk of a fire until a remedy is available. Vehicles may have previously been remedied under 24S79 to address a risk of high voltage battery cell short circuiting. The charge limit and auto EV mode guidance above still applies, and vehicles should still be remedied when the 25SC4 remedy becomes available. Reason for the recall continued. Some of the affected vehicles may contain a manufacturing defect, go figure, in one or more of the vehicle's high voltage battery cells, which may cause the cell to develop an internal short circuit. In this condition, customers will experience a loss of motive power with a red "Stop Safely Now" message displayed in the instrument panel cluster, IPC. The loss of motor power increases the risk of a crash. Customers will continue to have 12-volt accessories, steering and braking control. The customer may also experience battery thermal venting, potentially resulting in a vehicle fire, increasing the risk of injury. I'm surprised they use fire, because usually they like to use the word thermal event. Do not demonstrate or deliver any new in-stock vehicle involved in the safety recall. For new vehicle storage guidelines, refer to that, blah, 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 blah. Owner notification. Owners of record will be notified via first-class mail within 60 days, which may occur before the remedy is available, including repair instructions have been provided to dealers. So that is the advance notice that was put out on November the 20th. See, there's no VIN list right now that I can see. Well, maybe if I click on it. Nah. Advance notice. So if you have one of these vehicles, you're going to get a letter in the mail. Put it that way. Now let's go back to the 23S30. This was also put out on the 20th. Supplement number 1. Dealer bulletin. Okay. This is the 22 through 23 model year F150 Battery Electric Vehicle rear light bar replacement. This is just saying that, got to take pictures and all that stuff. It is a F150 Battery Electric Vehicle, 22 through 23 model, Rogue Electric, built October 14th, 21 through March 28th, 23. Affected vehicles identified in Oasis. Reason for the recall: in all of the affected vehicles, the reversing lamps may not function due to microscopic cracks in the vehicle's rear light bar. If a microscopic crack has been initiated, it can propagate further via various methods such as temperature cycling, vehicle vibration, and or tailgate slam. If a microscopic crack is present, condensation can potentially enter into the reversing lamp lens through these cracks and cause electrical failure to the reverse lamps. Inoperative reverse lamps may reduce the awareness of other motorists on the road users of the driver's intention to operate the vehicle in reverse gear, increasing the risk of injury or crash. Service action before demonstrating or delivering. Involved in the recall, dealers are to replace the rear light bar. This service must be performed on all affected vehicles at no charge to the owner. So, it can be done mobile repair, which means they can come to you. It does not do an over-the-air update. There is no rental. There is no alternative transportation. There is pickup and delivery. There is no towing. There is no essential special service tools. There is no administrative allowance. There is owner refunds if you have it fixed, and they have to have photo submission. Owner letters were mailed the week of June 27th, 2023. Dealers should repair any affected vehicles that arrive at the dealership, whether or not the customer has received a letter. So, this is supplement number 1, and this was on November 20th as well. So they send it out. When did that say? They sent it out in June of 2023. So 2.5 years ago, and this is supplement number 1. So the tech instructions: remove the tailgate molding, remove the reverse lamp nuts, remove the fasteners, release the outer pin clips on the reverse lamps, disconnect the reverse lamp and the camera electrical connector and remove the reverse lamp. Remove and discard the screw grommets. So obviously this just says F150. This is the tailgate. It's the one that goes across the tailgate right there. Remove the rear parkade camera. Do not install the discarded screws, grommets, or push pins. Install the new light bar using new push pins only. Using a diagnostic scan tool, follow the on-screen instructions for the new module. So it has to be connected to the local interconnect network. On the image processing B, configure the image processing module B. Align the 360 camera. So they're replacing this bar right here on the back of your tailgate, which has the camera in it, and then they have to do the module initialization and the 360 camera. If there's any more on here, let's go back and look. I don't think there is. That's a body control module. Here's a harvest program. That was on November 20th too. There's a lot of vehicles on this. And this is voluntary from Ford. Click on dealer bulletin. There's a lot of vehicles on this one. And this program is an investigatory harvest program to evaluate software currently installed in one or more electronic modules and a limited number of affected vehicles listed below. The program will be in effect through November 30th, 2027. There is no mileage limit. And if you need to pause to see if your vehicle is on here. And the reason, it's a proactive investigation program by Ford Motor Company to inspect a limited number of affected vehicles that are customer owned. Ford is voluntarily conducting the program to evaluate the software currently installed on one or more electronic modules affected in the vehicles. Dealers are to collect software data using FDRS service tool and submit a technical support request, a TSR. To Ford Tech Assistance Center. Ford will verify expected software levels before advising the dealer that the repair is complete. In some cases, Ford may communicate back to the dealer that the additional software programming is needed to complete repair. The service must be performed on all affected vehicles at no charge. They will cover a rental. It is not a mobile repair. There is alternative transportation available. There is pickup and delivery. There is no over-the-air update. There is no towing. And there's no essential service tools, no administrative allowance, no owner refunds, and they do not have to submit photos. So that's all the information I got for you today. Well, F150 Expedition Navigator 3.5 EcoBoost, P0299 stored in the PCM. May exhibit a rattle noise from the turbo. This may be due to a wastegate actuator and being disconnected. Well, whatever. But if you are concerned that your vehicle may have a recall or something that needs to be done to it, feel free to send me an email with your VIN number, and I can check to see if you got recalls or anything like that. With that being said, I love you guys. Appreciate you watching, and I will see you on the next one.